right, welcome back to Elite4 podcast. I'm Migs.
I'm Noel.
What's up, guys? Brian.
I'm ugly. I mean Jordan.
No, you had it right.
No, you got it.
Yeah, right? Either way, whatever you call me, I'll answer.
Well, welcome back, guys. This is what, episode 7?
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah.
Episode 7. I honestly didn't think we were going to make it this far, but here we are.
Yeah, I feel like I thought people would be tired of us by now.
I think they are.
Oh.
Yeah.
yeah.
I just refuse to read those comments.
That's true, yeah.
I skip over those comments.
But yeah, another week in the books. Also, another week into the NFL. We're all participating in our fantasy drafts, and I'll beat y'all to the punchline and say I am 0-3.
Yep, you know what you want on that sign?
Thankfully.
Yeah, you know, you might as well tell me. Like, what are we going to put? Throw some ideas out. What's on the sign? It's going to be me. I'm 0-3. I'm the only one in the league that has not had a victory.
You're 0-3, and yet you are in the top 5 in points scored.
Yeah.
Shit, dude. You know.
It's pissing him off every week.
It is.
I just can't win a game to save my life, dude.
It's fantasy
This
football.
is my first victory, and it's against Miguel.
Yeah, well.
Yep.
Glad you have it.
Yeah.
Jordan shits the bed for 2 weeks. And then Miguel comes into town.
You know, you draft Saquon Barkley, Le'Veon Bell, you think, oh, cool. Then they get fucking hurt, dude. I spent most of my money on them. Well, not them. On Saquon.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I would say Patrick Mahomes.
Oh, Mahomes. You spent some
you
money
put
on
on-
Mahomes.
I didn't know. 51 on Mahomes, 51 on Saquon Barkley.
Yeah, we're talking about money because we did an auction draft.
Yeah.
Which I learned isn't really the way most people would do their drafts.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a spin on your traditional snake drafts.
It's exciting, though.
It definitely, it definitely changes things.
Yes.
It does.
It was
It definitely
It was
changes
fun
things.
though. I'm not gonna lie. This is our first draft. My first draft. Miguel's first draft.
Yeah.
But it was fun. But I wasted a lot of money on Saquon.
I mean, I feel like I wasted a lot of money on Elliott so far because he hasn't done shit.
No, he's at least produced. Saquon has not produced for me in any of the
not at
weeks.
all?
He's out for the year. He's
no,
not
gonna
Oh,
produce.
No, and
Yeah,
he's not
that's
for the
right.
rest of the year. No, he's out of here. He's gone.
He's
He's dropped.
Yeah.
I'll take
Ouch.
fucking.
Should have
I'll
him
take
on
the water
yeah.
boy over Saquon
Have him
Barkley.
on the podcast next week.
Yeah, he's
Call
free
him
now.
up.
Yeah,
Call him
he has
up.
all
He's
the
free.
time.
He ain't doing anything. He probably join us.
Yeah.
He may give us some tips on drafting.
Yeah.
I wonder if NFL players draft.
Oh, for sure.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I've watched the mic'd ups on YouTube where they,
Yeah.
hear him talking, bickering during the game, and he's like, "Hey man, I wanted you to catch that because you're my fantasy league."
Oh,
But
no way.
Yeah, like so,
Yeah.
I was wondering, like, did some of them like not tackle them for them to get there? You know,
My points.
like I could have tackled Dak, but he's on my, he's my quarterback. I wanted him to make that throw.
Yeah.
Like I wonder if they actually do that.
I let him through the line.
I don't know. Probably not just for their
Yeah.
fantasy league, but man, that's hilarious though. That's cool
funny.
how that actually exists.
Yeah.
It really is.
Good games, though. I mean, Dak's been producing for me these last couple weeks. So.
Yeah, unfortunately, the Cowboys lost this
They
week.
did.
It was
They
close.
did.
It's all right, but we got it next week.
Yeah,
We're
Still
still
going
going
to the Super Bowl.
Yeah, I mean, the Seahawks are a good team, dude. They have all around. Russell Wilson is such a good quarterback.
Yeah.
Metcalf, Carson, Tyler Lockett. That boy put up 30 points.
Yeah, dude.
That's retarded.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
Ridiculous. And that's the other thing that I struggled watching was the Cowboys defense is letting that guy get open
For so long.
all game.
Yeah.
Like all game, he was just breaking away.
He had the whole evening to throw.
And I was like, that's fucking Wilson's go-to guy. Is that? I'm like, God
He
damn
has
it.
a couple guys, but Russell Wilson's also, if you look at it in perspective, Russell Wilson's the best quarterback of the season so far.
Yeah, he is.
Oh, yeah.
And
Yes.
the Cowboys have competed. Like, even though we lost, we should still feel, I think, confident moving forward that we can compete with the best of the best.
Lost by a touchdown, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, 7 points. 7 points was, that's what, 31 to 38.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
Wilson's going home today knowing he had a fight, like, because he got hit a few times by the pass rush, and like, I mean, I'm pretty sure he's a little sore. I mean, Wilson normally doesn't get touched that much,
Yeah.
but he got hit a few times today.
Yeah.
For most of the game, he was he was free to do what he wanted.
Yeah, there's a lot of
No-
times where he was free too, though,
Yeah.
man.
Boy had fucking a whole hour to pick who he wanted to throw it to.
But I will say this about the Cowboys secondary, like they did really good.
For having the injuries they have?
For having the injuries they have.
Exactly.
And having go against a quarterback and then also a couple really good wide receivers. Like, I think they did good.
Seahawks is a very well-rounded team.
Yeah.
Yeah. Gunner. Fuck you, man. Just letting you know.
Oh, did you play him?
Oh,
this
yeah,
week?
I did. And he was talking shit before we went into the match. Right?
And you're wrecking
And
them right
my
now.
defense put up 27 points. Just on
Yes.
its own. The Colts.
The Indiana,
Wait, did
the Colts.
you win?
Oh, I'm winning.
Oh, okay.
And I'm going to win.
Oh.
Yeah.
I thought you were saying he beat you.
Yeah, I
me
thought you
too.
were salty about losing.
No. I'm
Oh, you're pouring the salt.
I'm pouring it on there.
You're pouring it on
I'm
him.
pouring it on.
You're the salter.
The whole jar.
Yeah.
I thought you were the salty.
Yeah, I'm the salter.
you're not
No,
the
I'm not the
salty.
salty. He is very salty.
Oh,
But,
Okay.
I even told him, like, hey, man, we're having a good match. He's like, yeah, whatever.
Yeah, whatever, fuck you. Yeah.
Yeah, man, but that Cowboys game was very entertaining. I think I really feel a little bit bad for the Texans fans this week.
Oh yeah, they're in my boat. 0-3.
0-3.
Yeah, boy.
0-3. But the only bright side that Texans fans have is that they've had the hardest schedule so
Yeah,
far.
that's true, too.
They had the Steelers this week, which they're good.
They're good.
They're
Steelers are good.
contenders.
Was that the
pretty good.
Chiefs' first game, right?
First game Chiefs, and then second game Ravens. We're talking
Talking about
Yeah.
insane teams, not top teams.
Yeah,
Definitely not the
So
Dolphins.
their schedule looks a lot lighter, so there's hope for them to come back.
Yeah,
They have hope.
Yeah.
They're definitely
I mean,
missing DeAndre Hopkins.
they can only go
definitely.
up from here. You know, they can only go
Yeah.
up. I mean, they have no victories. If they win one, then they're doing better than what they're doing.
Yeah.
You know what's funny? The Browns are doing better than the Texans.
Oh, dude,
right
the
now.
Browns.
Oh,
The
don't
Browns
say,
have a
don't-
better record than the
Don't
Texans.
let the Texans hear you say that, Jordan.
Oh, the
I
Browns.
love the
dude.
They're a Texas team. I love the Texans, but
Yeah.
my Cowboys is my team. But if I got to choose between the two, fuck the Texans.
Browns are phony, dude. I don't believe in the Browns at all.
Yeah.
No, I don't believe
No.
in Baker.
Yeah.
It's a bunch of hotheads, big-headed motherfuckers on one team.
I liked Baker in collegiate. I liked him with OU. I thought he was really good. I thought he was going to do something great. But he went to the Browns, and like I said, like we talked about last week, I think he's missing that leadership through a coach there to help kind of like guide him along and make him grow as a quarterback. And right now, there's you got Odell, you got some superstars on there, and there's just a lot of like bickering.
That's fair, but I also just think that I mean, yeah, he hasn't had a consistent coach,
Yeah,
right? I
yeah.
mean, they've been changing probably offensive coordinators, coaches, but also I just don't think he's very good.
I mean,
also
yeah,
think
yeah, I
he
mean,
grabbed his crotch too much in college, right? Like, he's like, I'm not seeing it here in the NFL, like on that level. He's just
Interesting.
A lot of
But,
big dicks around now.
And honestly, what all the Browns are doing is they're hiding Baker behind Nick Chubb and
Chubb,
Kareem Hunt.
Exactly.
Yeah,
No
That's all.
shit.
They're like, yeah, let's get
Yeah,
the ball
let's
out
just
of
get
Baker.
the ball out of Baker's hand, and we're gonna run it.
We're gonna just give it to Chubb.
We're not even gonna look at Odell. We're just gonna give it to Chubb.
Yeah, Odell's
just
just
give
a
it to
decoy.
Chubb. Yeah, Odell's the big old decoy. Like I can catch it with one hand, and
Yeah.
Yeah,
Chubb's
he's
got the
not
ball.
doing anything.
But
for
I'm not
me.
going
Yeah.
to. Yeah.
He's not doing anything.
I had so much hopes for you.
Yeah.
Dude, Jarvis Landry and Odell, I thought that was gonna be a badass. I had high hopes for the Browns.
Yeah.
I had real high hopes. They had a winless season last year.
Yeah.
You almost,
they?
you want them to do
Yeah.
it.
Was it last?
Season?
It was recent.
Or 1 or 2 years ago, they were like 0-14 or 0-16.
Yeah, they were the worst team in the NFL.
Yeah.
Imagine being a fan of the Browns.
Oh,
Has to be tough. Has to be
I'm
Like,
like,
you
oh,
have
you're-
to celebrate losing by 3 instead of 17. Like that's how you celebrate.
See, the thing is that like going into even last season, because they had Odell last season, they had Chubb and they had Kareem Hunt, but he was suspended.
He was suspended.
But even then, looking at that team, you're just like, oh, we're gonna do great. Like we're gonna do good. And it's just you just get this disappointment, dude. It's
Welcome to being a
disappointment.
Cowboys fan.
And then
Yeah.
this year,
so
you
much
just,
talent, and yet you don't fucking win games.
and this year you can kind of see it. You can see like God, like we're not the real deal. We're hiding Baker.
Yeah.
Like at some point, like someone's gonna be like, let's just stop the run and let Baker win it.
Yeah.
And that's not.
That's like letting Shaq shoot a fucking free throw. Just,
Yeah.
Let me foul him real quick. I know he's gonna miss it, so let me just foul him and let him shoot it.
Man.
That's how it is with Baker. Let him throw it.
Speaking of basketball, your NBA Finals is the Lakers versus the Heat.
Yes.
What a classic matchup that is, dude.
Yes, and it's funny because you have LeBron's past team, the Heat.
Yeah.
That he won a championship with.
He won 2.
Yes.
He went over there. He took his talents to South Beach.
Yep.
Then he took his talents to the West Coast, and now they're in the finals together
Yeah.
against his old coach, against his old GM.
Yep.
Which of course, to me, once the Clippers went out of the contention,
That was
it
it.
paved the way
Paved the
for the
way.
Lakers.
Yeah.
I would be surprised, which I feel like a lot of people have slept on the Heat, but I'm still sleeping on them against the Lakers.
But yeah, Jimmy Butler been doing it.
He has some weapons though, man.
Jimmy Buckets has been really producing though for the Heat.
Yeah.
You know, as of recently. You know, and we look at the Lakers, and you're like, that's a superstar team.
It is,
that
dude.
is just a superstar team. That's a stacked team.
LeBron, AD, Rondo.
Yeah,
playoff
LeBron
Rondo?
created that team. He molded it to where he knew it was going to be a championship team. It hasn't let us down so far.
What do you mean
they do.
us?
I honestly think this finals, this series, is one of the first series in a while that I just don't know who's going to win it going into it.
You don't.
I mean,
You don't just think the Lakers are gonna
no, I
win?
don't. I think the Heat's really gonna give them a fight.
It's gonna be Lakers in 5. Heat's gonna win.
Lakers
one
in
game.
5?
Yeah, it's gonna be a gentleman's
I
sweep.
could see Lakers in 6.
Yeah, Lakers
Wow.
in 5. Dude, AD is just a freak of
AD
nature.
is a freak. He has been doing his. He's like the he's like the new Dennis Rodman almost. Like he's a.
No, he's better.
Oh yeah, of course. Like he's like, yeah,
Do you watch basketball?
he's he's producing, but he knows his role. Like he's
Dude,
producing on the offensive
He's
and
like
the defensive end.
a poor man's.
He's a poor man's nobody.
No, he
Yeah.
is his
He's
own
a poor
person.
man's
like the-
Durant.
Yeah.
It's like get away
What
from me,
Durant?
peasant.
No, and I think he's better than Durant.
A
right
big
now.
boy that can shoot threes.
Dude, I don't know,
Still
man.
be in the
AD or
paint?
Durant.
I'd pick AD.
Ooh, you're starting a basketball team.
Depending on who
Oh,
your
we doing this
partner
again?
is, too.
Yeah, here we go
This
again. Here we go.
Dude, I'd
Season
take
coach?
AD.
Yeah, AD for sure.
I mean, honestly, they're both insane, but AD is.
But depends on who's around him too. Who can fucking make them shine, or who they can play off of. AD has fucking LeBron right now.
Yeah, LeBron does make a lot of people around him better.
I think.
Just ask J.R. Smith.
I think AD makes LeBron better.
J.R. Smith says, "Where you going, LeBron?
Yeah.
Lakers? I'll go."
That's interesting though.
I have a question, because who do you think was a better job at making people better around them, LeBron James or Michael Jordan? Because those are two best of the best, but from different eras.
Who made him better around?
Yeah, who
LeBron James.
No,
Who was the better
It was
team?
I'd say Michael.
Think
I
Michael
feel
Jordan
like
was better?
Michael Jordan's people around him made Michael Jordan a little bit better.
Nah,
Ooh, really? Went the other way?
no
Scottie
way.
Pippen?
Okay, you have Michael and Scotty, and then it falls off. Like you have decent players, but with LeBron, whenever he had Chris Bosh, D
you're
Wade,
right.
like he had two other All Stars with him. In Cleveland, he had Kevin Love and Kyrie Irving. He always was surrounded with they had a triple head
Kevin Love
monster.
was hurt for a little bit. He came back, but he was
I
still
don't think Kyrie stayed that long when LeBron went over, because Kyrie was supposed to be making the Cleveland.
They won a championship.
they won a championship.
Yeah, they
together.
won a
with Kyrie.
championship, but like
Honestly, Kyrie hit that big shot to win the
Yeah,
championship.
that's true.
They were
God.
putting up equal points. There was a game. They both had like 38 points apiece.
Kyrie was already like good before LeBron got there.
Yeah.
But did LeBron make him better?
I don't think LeBron made him better.
Nah,
No?
No,
them two made the team better.
Yeah, they made the team better. I think Michael Jordan did it with less.
Yeah,
That's what I say.
yeah.
Because Scottie Pippen's definitely an all-star.
You had Scottie
He
Pippen,
had Scottie
Dennis Rodman.
Pippen. You also
Scottie
had,
Pippen's
you had
a-
Rodman
yeah,
for
Rodman,
a while.
one of the reasons
Kukoc was
why.
there
Yeah,
for a
Kukoc.
while. I mean, that guy was good. I mean,
He complimented Jordan very well. Scottie Pippen.
I think
Yeah, Scottie, for sure.
yeah, I mean, I think Scottie and Jordan, like, they were good bouncing off back and forth with each
Yeah.
other, but did Jordan make them better?
I think he did. I think the leadership of Jordan and just the motivation they got from Jordan made them better.
I think he did he
I would say the argument against it would be like someone like Kobe Bryant. I think was someone that didn't make other people better around him.
No, I think
maybe
he did.
maybe later or at the end
Him
of
and
his
Shaq
career.
did well together. I mean, he made Shaq better.
Yeah, that's true. No, that's true. You're right.
You know, he made
You're
Shaq a better
absolutely
player.
right. You're right.
Like,
I mean, Shaq was a freak on its own too. And so
Honestly,
was
yeah,
Kobe.
we're talking. It's hard because like Shaq and Kobe are like probably in the top 10 of players of all time.
Yeah,
So I
anyways,
mean,
right?
like they're gonna make anybody better.
yeah.
Wow.
Like
You either
especially
gotta worry
that
about me
tandem.
busting hardcore threes or me just slamming it on your face. It's like You got to cover all that.
Yeah.
I don't know.
You got to worry about the three. You got to worry about all this.
Man, I don't know. I think both of them are good. I think Michael Jordan was maybe a slightly better leader than LeBron James.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Speaking of, did you get to see the Last Dance documentary?
Oh, dude, that was good. I didn't watch all of it. I didn't finish it. I need to.
Man.
Yeah, it's great.
Wow, it was insane just to watch. Like, if you want to talk pure leadership, like, man, that document showed you how it was basically a course on how to be a leader.
Yeah.
Like, and just being outspoken and
So,
just.
do you think LeBron James is going down that same path, like, as a leader? Like, is he on that same
He's a
caliber
leader.
of level as Michael Jordan?
I would say he's a leader, yeah.
Yeah, but as good as a leader as Michael Jordan?
No. I would say Kobe's the next closest thing to the Michael mold.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's pretty, like, I think most people understand that, like, you know, behind Michael you have Kobe, and then in another way you have LeBron, but I feel like the comparison to Magic Johnson is more, and Magic Johnson and LeBron James. Like, just their type of play, like the killer instinct. That's why, you know, you see, you know, you have, like, Kobe's like the Mamba, right? He's a killer. Same thing with Michael. Like, they both had that killer instinct. LeBron's like cut from a different cloth, I feel. He doesn't have that killer instinct. For example, I'd say when he was with Cleveland, it was Kyrie taking those shots, like taking
the clutch shots.
the clutch shots, like
yeah.
the dagger shots. Like, and LeBron has some, but it was Kyrie. Kyrie has a
Yeah.
little bit of that in him.
Kobe definitely had that.
Kobe had that, yeah.
Kobe definitely had that clutch shot, that dagger shot.
Yeah.
You know, that would just turn, bust it, and just walk away.
Cold as ice
You know,
shots,
cold,
yeah.
you know.
There's people that have it.
I mean,
yeah.
LeBron's picked that up more, though. He's gotten colder.
He's good.
But the way I feel like the way LeBron plays, the way he picks his teams is I want somebody else that is just as good or close because it's two threats now. Like, everyone's going to go to LeBron. When he got the ball, I'm going to shoot it to AD. So nobody's on AD, so, you know what I mean? Like, you got two hot players. Who are you going to guard? You know, who are you going to put more people on?
I think what's better than that, Jordan's getting 3 hot players.
Yeah. So I think the difference is the mentality is whenever they're in the last play, is LeBron like, give me this ball, I'll take the shot, or is he like, if I get the ball, I'm just gonna make the correct basketball play? Like, if I'm gonna pass it to another option,
saying, yeah.
Like it's just like it's different. Like
A technical player or like an actual killer.
I feel like he's kind of evolved to both. He was kind of a ball hog, not a ball hog, but you know, he was like I want to make that last shot. And now I feel like he makes more smart plays. If he knows that he can bust it and he's going to disrespect you, he's going to do it. But if he sees somebody wide open and they got a better chance, he's going to shoot it off to them. That's why his numbers are what they are now with the assists, the points.
Yeah.
He might not be blasting on points, but he's got a lot. I mean, his assists, his rebounds,
but
everything else acquires to that.
That's why it's like LeBron and Magic Johnson, because Magic Johnson was pretty similar.
Way, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like, he was a facilitator. He scored when he had to, and he was a big guy running point.
For LeBron going to 3 different teams and taking all of them to the finals.
Oh yeah.
Now that's saying something too, though.
That's
he took Cleveland to the finals. I mean, that's.
Oh, he's one of the greatest of all time for sure. That's without saying.
But it's a different time period. Like I said, we were talking about it earlier before the show. Basketball back then was a little harder. They didn't call all these fouls. You more physical.
Yeah.
Same as football. As quarterbacks, you know, football, basketball was more physical. They didn't call this shit. So I think they played in a harder time. Now, like, fucking someone blows on LeBron and he fucking falls back.
Yeah.
You know, I still think if you pluck LeBron from our era and put him in a different era, he's still one of the greatest of all time.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Like, it doesn't matter.
You can't front. Dude, I love LeBron. I'm a LeBron
great,
fan. He's good, and he's only gotten better.
Yeah, he's gotten better with his.
But I grew
experience.
up on Jordan.
But yeah,
Jordan,
like, I mean, we look at the time that we were watching basketball. You look at Jordan,
and they were physical.
And like Patrick
look
Ewing.
at the Pistons back then.
Yeah.
They was fucking people up. They was dirty. But I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like, sports was more physical. They didn't call this
aggressive.
bullshit shit.
Yeah.
So like the comparison is a little different too.
Yeah.
Because they were physical then, and they were still making these shots. Jordan was still busting this, and you were more physical. Now, you know, you barely touch him, foul.
Yeah.
Like, you know, you can't.
Yeah.
It's still kind of hard to compare.
It was a different era and a different game.
Yeah.
But to put a cap in it, I'm definitely looking forward to watching the series.
Mm-hmm.
We will be talking more about the games.
Yeah.
So I'm going to catch all of them.
And
Also, have I been watching anything else besides basketball and football? any ongoing series.
But I mean, just to bring it back a little bit, The Last Dance will show you a window of what Jordan's talking about, of what that style was like. So even if you're not a basketball fan, I'd still say it's one of the best documentaries you could watch. Just from being in a leadership position, whether if it's at work or it doesn't even have to relate to sports. You can just watch this and gain something from it, and just how focused and what being driven can actually do, like, and especially to the people around you.
Yeah, for sure. It's a must watch, I would say.
Yeah.
I'm saying it showed a different light of Dennis Rodman.
Yeah.
Really?
The boy was so innocent. Yeah.
Yeah.
If you watch it, he's an innocent little boy.
But to also put a bow on this whole topic, I just want to get y'all's prediction on the finals. Well, like I think it's going to be Lakers in 5.
I think Lakers in 6.
Lakers in 6.
I'll say Lakers in 5.
I'll say Heat in 7.
Going against the grain.
Miguel has not watched the game.
Yeah.
But dude, I'm sure all of Heat Nation out there is really saying that 7 games too, probably.
Yeah.
I'm rooting for the Lakers. You know, not only for
They have it
LeBron.
in them. They
Danny
have it in
Green. Danny Green's for the Lakers right now. Ex-Spur. Uglier.
But no, I also been watching. Normally I watch animes, but I've taken a break from animes. I've been waiting for the new season of Attack on Titan to come out, because that's right around the corner. But I decided to go ahead and pick up watching The Mandalorian, which was something that fell through the cracks for me. I don't know if y'all have Disney Plus or if y'all watched The Mandalorian, but I think I killed it in like 3 days. I binged watched all, like, I want to say it was like 8 episodes, and I really liked it. I wondered if have y'all watched it?
I have not.
I've watched it.
You watched it?
It was good.
It was real good.
And I'm a Star Wars fan. I'm not like a huge Star Wars fan like some of my older generation, because that's what they grew up on. But it was really good.
Yeah, I really liked it. I mean, I felt like Star Wars for me was kind of falling off a little bit. Like, Rogue One was cool. It had a really good Darth Vader scene, and that was kind of cool. Like, you know, Han Solo really didn't do it for me too much. Like, that was the movie that, you know, every Star Wars fan didn't ask for, but we got it. But then this Mandalorian one, which is good because there's such like a following. It's a fan favorite, and it just kind of like sheds light into like their tribe and what they do as Mandalorians. But even just like the content of the series was real good. It wasn't like cheesy. It was real easy to like jump into, and even if you're not a Star Wars fan, you get the basics of it. Like, oh, this guy's protecting this little baby and stuff, and Yoda. Yeah, like, man, it was.
But you can't. I feel like you can't say that because it's not Yoda. It's not a baby Yoda.
It's a species. It's Yoda's species, but, you know, baby is like 50 years old, but it's still, you know, his species is a very slow aging thing. But it kept reminding me of like a Samurai Jack kind of thing, because like that animation, Samurai Jack's this warrior that has this righteous code, but he always finds himself in these predicaments to where he has to like face off like evil and make the right choice, which is normally the harder choice. And the Mandalorian guy was making that choice a lot. Like, he just wanted to do the right thing for that little baby Yoda, and he went against like what the easy thing to do, just to move along and get the next job. But, you know, he's going back and protecting this baby, which is is proving to be really hard. But the series just ended for me. I just watched the last of it and ended on a pretty cool note. And I'm looking forward to season 2, which is coming out
this month coming up?
October. I want to say it's at the end of October.
It's like the end of October. It's coming
so
out.
I'm looking forward to that. I just thought it was really good production. Good classic Star Wars stuff, you know. But no, I don't know if y'all watch anything else.
Man, I killed the Office.
Restaurant break.
So, but
The Office.
yeah.
Brian, you okay over there?
No, dude, I could have swore I saw some smoke coming from the mic.
Yeah, it's probably my vape.
Oh.
Hey, you dipshit. That's the second time the vape's gotten you. I gotta tell you, hold on. We're gonna take a break here. We're gonna take a break, and I gotta tell y'all the story of what Brian did on set the other day.
Jesus.
It was ridiculous. But we'll come right back after this break. Hey there. Are you tired of being ugly? I know I was. That's why I started taking Beautyfin. Beautyfin enhances your natural beauty and gives you the confidence you need to talk to that stud at the gym or that cute girl at HEB. But you know what? This ain't real. And you're already beautiful, and never let anyone tell you otherwise. But I could be talking about your business or your products that you want to sell. If you're interested in any kind of sponsorships here at Elite4, which we actually love local sponsorships above all other things, give us an email. Our email address will be in the description, and continue enjoying the podcast. Thanks, beautiful. Anyway, so the other night we were filming an episode of Food Versus, and Aubrey, it was me and Aubrey on a team, and I won't talk about exactly what we were doing. Y'all could wait and see that. But so Aubrey's sitting there with her vape, and I think Brian's doing something on the cameras, like getting the cameras focused in, or he's checking something.
The card was aired out.
Yeah, the card. He had an error message from the card, the SD card. So you're like investigating, looking into it, and Aubrey is over here with her vape, and like she like is like doing her like, whatever, right? Like you can hear it like going, typical. And like I'm like looking at Brian, and Brian just like stops. And like looks at the camera, like puts his ear towards it, like
what's going on?
Hello,
hello. And then like I'm like looking at him, and I'm looking at her because I know what's going on, like because I know she has her vape out, and Brian I guess doesn't realize that Aubrey's vaping, whatever.
Yeah.
And Aubrey realizes too, like, what are you doing? As she's like vaping, like and finally Brian looks up and sees Aubrey, like, what are you doing? Like, but it was just hilarious. This the confused look on Brian's face. Because he thought that the camera was gonna like explode on you, or something. He was fixing to go off.
Right, because I was focused on the camera, and I guess that's when Aubrey had started her vape, and so I had it in my hands, and all of a sudden I heard this like the sound, that vaping sound. I'm just like, what? Right, and I'm just like, no, like what could that be? And so like, what's going on? So I put it up to my ear, right, and then I was like, and the thought of it exploded because there's a battery in it, and I was like, is this maybe the battery is like overheating?
It's like a battery is an error message that can't read the camera.
It's like
right?
blowing, like, and like I'm like I hear it, right, and I'm just like, oh, and like I look up at you, Miguel, and like I was scared, like the camera was about to blow up in front of me.
Did you hear this? The look on Brian's face was like,
it was just like I knew I was about to die, and I was like, oh, goodbye, like goodbye, yeah. And then like I look back down, I look back up, Aubrey's vaping. I'm just like, oh my god, dude, they're just laughing. Dude, they were just laughing. It wasn't the smoke, it was the noise, the sound of it.
Yeah, just the sound of that vape, just like
it sounded crackling.
Yeah, it sounded like air. I was like, is air escaping from like the?
Yeah,
which I don't even know how that would work. Yeah, I had no idea how that, but
it was hilarious, dude. But like, also we were drinking too on Food Versus, so it made things a lot more funnier than what it really was. But it was just priceless to see Brian like confused and also like kind of scared. Like he's like, is this thing gonna blow? Like like tell my wife I said I love her. Like,
well, we were filming. Well, the cameras were rolling, so like the cameras got to see like y'all looking at me. Yeah. So you can see at some point
maybe I'll release a clip of it so you can just kind of
maybe for like
some bloopers
for the holidays. We'll do like a blooper reel that'll be in there. Just like you just see them, and just by seeing them, like what's happening.
But man, I got pretty buzzed there tonight on Food Versus since the bars haven't really been open. I guess I'm more of a lightweight now than what I used to be.
Yeah.
So I definitely got more buzzed, and I guess yesterday I was in Austin and we went to a couple of restaurants and had some drinks. But I was thinking, like, man, dude, just being out in the bar or in a bar setting is like, man, it almost seems alien to me, and it's kind of weird. But I was wondering if y'all have been to any bars recently, if y'all have been able to go to any new ones, because there's a few new ones here in Victoria, like Froggies or Bird Dogs or Empires.
I've been to Bird Dogs.
Recently?
Just for a drink. Me and a buddy went just to have a shot and a beer.
Did you like it?
It wasn't bad. I mean, I remember it as Hungry Jacks. I still have that. I still feel the presence of like Hungry Jacks when you walk in. Even though
me too.
It's changed, but you know, as going there as a kid, I'm just like, oh, that used to be this, that used to be that. Mm-hmm. It's still the same setup though, but minus the they got like a little bar area outside now.
Yeah.
Where they do all that. I went inside next to the bar. I wasn't outside, but I mean, it wasn't bad. It was nice.
Yeah, I've been to Bird Dogs a couple times. I've been to Froggy's. I have not been to Empire.
I've not been in. I've been to Froggy's.
I haven't been to any of them yet.
No, you haven't.
I have not.
I like Froggy's. Froggy's it was nice. It was good. I went there to watch the first game, Kansas City and with the Texans. Yeah. Was the first game on a Thursday. I went there to watch that, and the food was pretty good. Drinks was all right. I asked for a fucking painkiller, and it was not a painkiller.
Why did you ask for a painkiller?
I don't know. I like them. I had one somewhere else, and it was good, so I wanted to get one there.
I think painkillers are one of those drinks that have different recipes depending on where you go.
It's especially different when they don't have a certain ingredient.
Yeah, because then you start
they didn't do nothing. It just not putting them down, but when I first tasted it, I was like, this is not a painkiller. I was like, what the fuck is this?
They couldn't make it right.
They were missing something. I forgot what it was.
It happens. It happens. Yeah. Well, especially when you order the drinks that have like multiple different liquors in them or different alcohols in it. Then you're gonna experience some bars not have everything, and a bartender's just gonna do what they can do.
Yeah. You have any other comments on
Froggy's?
Where were you? Any other places? Noel, any other comments? Miguel,
no.
Anything else?
Nope.
Do you?
All right, I'm gonna need. I need some time.
He needs the floor.
Everybody shut the fuck up.
It's story time. Everybody shut up and learn.
That story for you.
I need the fucking. I need to talk. I need to get some stuff off my chest.
Go on.
Say it with your chest.
So I got to visit Empire recently.
Empire
Bar and Grill.
Okay. All right.
Because that's how a garage.
Did you not hear me say shut the fuck up? No. Anyways, I went to Empire and I just got to say, can you get the fried pickles correct? I'm sick. Wow. Hold on.
Wow.
I need the camera on. I know no one's. So zoom the camera in on me.
Look at his eyes.
It's gonna be in post, but no one's doing it right now.
Which one of these is looking at me?
We're all sitting down, but in post they'll do it. All right, fried pickles. All right, no one wants to eat a spear pickle that's fried. Like, what are we doing here? Like what? Like why?
Fried spear pickles.
Why am I going to places where they quarter the pickles and they fry them, or they spear the pickles and they fry them? Like, it's thin sliced pickles, or
chips.
it's nothing else. like I'm tired.
Tell us how you really feel.
I'm fucking trying to. If you'd shut the fuck up.
Are you saying that you can make better fried pickles?
God, I'm saying that the only way to eat fried pickles, and I swear if one of y'all tell me that there is another way to eat fried pickles, I mean, that's fine. That's y'all. But I might lose my shit.
I think the other way is speared.
Dude,
don't fucking look.
I'm sorry.
Shut up.
He said shut up.
I'm sorry.
Guys, no one and it's funny because Empire, whatever, like you already knew. like, whatever. Like, you're still getting some things. But I haven't met one person that either wants a quarter slice of a pickle fried or wants a whole spear pickle fried and eat that. It's thin sliced. Nothing else. Like anything else shouldn't matter. Don't fry anything else. Just thin sliced pickles. And that's it.
So the pickle chips, like the little.
I don't need a spear of pickle fried. You know why? Because the breading doesn't stick to it. Because it's too big.
You know what? Because it's a spear.
It's a spear. It's not meant to be fried.
Wow.
I need thin sliced, and that's it. That's all. It's simple. How do restaurants keep getting it wrong?
Are you done?
Yeah, I think he lost some more of his
Are you
hair.
done? Because I want to tell you that you're a goddamn psychopath, and that spear fried pickles are actually pretty good.
You're a fucking pickle connoisseur.
They're good.
You can't fry. You can fry a spear pickle, but that breading is 100% gonna fall off the second you try to pick it up.
I mean, maybe it depends on the breading. I mean, maybe the breading they're using is shit.
You're telling. there's a ratio between when you're dealing with a fried pickle.
Pickle to breading.
Pickle to breading ratio. No one wants a shit ton of pickle.
I do.
You don't.
I do. I love it.
You really don't want it. You don't want it.
I do want it.
You don't
I love fried pickles that are spears. I love them. I like spears, and I like just the little hamburger slices. They both go hard, but you're right. The ratio is different on the spears because there's more pickle than breading, right?
Yes.
But if you are a pickle boy like me, that I just enjoy pickles,
farmer.
Kind of like, if you're a local pickle farmer, then you appreciate it. You're like, man, this is some good pickle.
Just order a pickle.
But I want it fried.
It's not even fried.
It is fried.
It's not fried.
Does it go in the fryer?
It does.
It is fucking fried.
It's fried. Dude, the consistent...
You're mad at the amount of breading it didn't have?
I've never had a spear fried pickle that's held its breading the whole way. And the thing is, when the thin sliced...
What a first world country problem that is.
It's like the best way to eat a fried pickle is thin slice, but then we have bottom feeders that are like, oh, give me a spear. Give me the whole pickle.
Don't order their fucking speared fried pickles.
No, you just think that people would get it right.
Just don't order them.
Let me just cut your enchiladas open and serve them to you. That's not how you're
That's
supposed
half
to
the job I have to do. I'd like that.
It's true.
I'd like that, honestly. I can see
I think spears are good.
The best way to eat a fried pickle is just thin slice, where the breading it's like a chip. It's like a pickled chip.
Did you talk to management
and
about
you
that?
can dip it, and it's the breading stays on.
You can dip the spear.
It's like a giant fry. It's like a giant fry.
You can't because
It's like a chicken strip.
because it's so much pickle. It wets the breading. The breading falls off.
So why don't they change chicken nuggets then?
Yeah.
And chicken strips. I need chicken slices.
Is there chicken spears?
Chicken strips?
Chicken fries.
That's not spear.
Chicken fries
That's
at
a
Burger
strip.
King.
Chicken
fries.
fries?
Chicken fries at Burger King.
Burger King.
true.
That's long and that's a spear.
That's different.
Is it? It's good.
A pickle is just
So
juice.
what does it say? Pickle fries. Same shit.
I'm all about it.
You can,
I mean, I can't.
That's
really argue
stupid.
with it,
I mean, I like pickles.
That's
I like
stupid.
them fried.
You can't
slices. I like them
you
fried
can't fry
spears.
a big chunk of pickle and expect that it's gonna be held
I would
together.
get a pickle and I would cut it in half and I would get some hot Cheetos and crunch them up and dip my pickle into that and eat it.
Is that fried?
No, but I'll fry it with
Well,
that
then
though.
shut up.
I'll make a batter out of fucking fried Cheetos. I'm just saying I like pickles.
I'm just saying if you want
I don't
to
see the problem with
if you
spears.
want to eat a fried pickle that has wet batter and that half of it's already fallen off, then go ahead. But the best way to eat it is to thinly slice it.
I think when it comes to spears, what you're talking about is it needs to be the small pickles that they spear. I think because you're talking about those big spears, right? But there's also pickles that are like this big, and if you spear those, then I think your breading the pickle ratio would be the same.
Okay.
But I think those pickles are maybe harder to come by, or they just don't think about doing them.
I've never received those kind of small. Yeah, I could see that because
that could be a thing because
that could be
pickle,
a thing.
the spear is a lot thinner.
Right.
And I think that's the thing about the spear. It's long and wonky and stuff.
It's flimsy.
So
Yeah.
when it
It's got
bends,
curvature.
when it bends, the batter just breaks off.
Well, it's flimsy, and there's also juice inside the pickle, so like that just
You want a dry pickle?
destroys the breading. No, I don't want.
Yeah, are the slices dry?
You want to dry
No,
pickle?
the
Is there no
slices aren't
juices in the
dry.
slices?
It's just that when it's fried, you expect the crunch with it, right? Like, I mean, you're obviously eating something that's fried. It's going to be crunchy.
I want a juicy crunch.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can have that
Like a
maybe with the
pickle.
right spear.
It's not fried chicken. It's a fried pickle.
Well, even chicken has juices in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but not as much as a pickle.
So too. How juicy is your
Interesting.
chicken?
Yeah.
Where do you get your chicken from?
So you just did not like their pickles. You were just like,
No,
this is
it's just-
trash.
He hates speared.
You
fried
know who
pickle.
actually had really good fried pickles was Halftime.
Oh, I was going to try to guess.
Halftime.
You didn't talk.
we don't have time. We're on a strict
We're on
time.
a crunch. We're on a goddamn crunch.
We're a time crunch.
Let's have it.
Halftime had really good. They had thin sliced
Roadhouse.
pickles.
Roadhouse. that's
Roadhouse.
right.
Yeah,
Because they have that
Roadhouse
good
does.
batter that y'all tasted on that chicken fried
Right.
steak. They
They
use
do,
the same
yeah.
batter.
Yeah.
But every time,
Seasoning.
I don't know, and I can't remember the other restaurant. I went somewhere where imagine just having your big pickle and they just sliced it in 4 pieces and then frying that.
Like a pickle nugget?
A pickle nugget. Like it's just like you're pretty much just eating like a pickle with like
Nah, they fucked up that one.
that. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But the
So you got
spear.
pickle like this big of a slice.
But yeah.
How are you supposed to bite that?
Yeah, so it's like a pickle nugget, And then I have these huge spears, which I appreciate. It's a big pickle, right? Like that's what's up.
Yeah.
But then it's
I
just like,
appreciate a good pickle.
Yeah. First of all, let me tell you, I appreciate
about a big
a
pickle?
nice good pickle.
yeah,
A nice
I
big
definitely
pickle.
do. Yeah. But when it's fried, like it just doesn't. I don't understand how one could.
You prefer a pickle without the skin.
No,
That's what
no.
I don't know where that came from.
I don't know, but
Minus
it
the
just
breading.
it just seems that like there's a clear, like there's a really good way to fry pickles where like it's just
Consistent.
it's consistent.
Yeah.
It tastes good. You can pick it up. You can dip it. Like whatever the breading holds, you still get the flavor of the pickle. You get the flavor of the breading. Like that's like I don't see like where like why like. Why are
Why
we doing
change it?
spears? Why are
Why
we doing
change it
pickle
up?
Whose
nuggets?
fucking idea was it to do fried speared pickles?
Yeah.
I don't think it's that bad.
Keep it simple is what you're saying.
Keep it, keep it
Keep it-
what the people want.
What if the people
What if
want
the
Is
pickles
there an
too?
outcry for just normal sliced fried pickles?
I
No,
think-
leave it to the
When
comments.
when people order fried pickles,
They
I don't think
expect-
they're expecting nugget pickles. I don't think they're
That's true.
expecting spears. I think they're expecting just sliced.
Unless
Pickle
it
chips.
said it on it's like fried
Yeah.
speared pickles, I'd be like, okay, let me see what that's about.
Yeah.
But if I got fried pickles and it came out in speared, I might be pissed.
Well, they're
Yeah.
still giving you a fried pickle.
It's still fried pickle.
Still fried pickle.
Yeah.
I
It's
would
just not the
say
best way to serve
The
it.
first time I got spears, as I ordered fried pickles and they came out as spears, I was first of all I was confused until I realized, like, oh wait, no, these are spear pickles, and then I ate one and I was still happy.
It's in a pickle.
I was like, oh, this is pickle, and I ate it and I liked it. I mean, but like I said, I'm a pickle boy, so I just like pickles in general.
He does like pickles.
I
He
do.
does.
I'll eat pickles for days.
So that was my big thing. Also, I feel like if you're going to Empire to drink, go somewhere else.
Whoa,
Go,
God,
go
that's
somewhere else.
Jesus.
solid jab at those guys. Oof.
I mean, it's just I don't think that's. I mean, I know they're.
Standard prices for alcohol and drinks or what?
I mean, let me just talk about
Yeah, but
like
why?
they're-
Tell me why.
So let me just go. The overall, when I walked in there, it felt like it was a mix of imagine halftime and imagine bird dogs having a baby,
Okay.
and
All
they
right.
they shit it out.
All right.
Ugly baby.
It's
right.
nah, Empire.
So you're
they're-
talking
they're-
about two sports
I'm
bars.
talking about you walk in and it has like the tin walls, right? So you get this oil filled vibe to it. You see oil filled signs on the wall, which is cool. Like
okay.
whatever. That's not, but that's similar to bird dogs, right? So like I was like,
Yeah.
oh, like two oil filled ish bar and sports go. But they also have they have your open area for dining, and then they have pool tables in the back. But it's all open. It's like a big open
It's like
space.
scoreboard back in the mall.
It's like half
like
like
they open about scoreboards.
scoreboards. That's what they were.
It wasn't open. I think it was all fucking
And they had
enclosed
pool
and
tables
tight
in
as
the back?
fuck.
But so like you have people hanging out, and then you also have people eating, and then you have TVs. So it's kind of like a little mix of both. It's like you have like the pool tables like halftime had it, and then you have like the oil filled kind of theme going like the way Bird Dogs has it. So yeah, that was one of the first things I thought going in. But the drink, so I had ordered a margarita, and I'm not much of a drinker, right? Like usually when I go out and someone
Okay.
like if someone orders a drink, or the person I usually go out with, they order a drink, right? And they drink a lot. And if I don't order a drink, right?
Okay.
They get mad because they don't want to drink alone, right? So I'm just like, all right, fuck it, I'll order a drink,
I'll take
right?
a Lone
Like
Star.
I don't want to ruin this night. Like I'll order a fucking drink. So I was just like, I'll get the. I got a margarita. It was like an Empire margarita, $10, right? It's kind of standard.
A
Weight.
$10 margarita.
Yeah, $10 margarita.
That's kind of pricey.
Yeah, that's a bit
Okay,
pricey.
a little pricey. So my normal, I always, when I think of margaritas, I think of like Tanitas. I think of like any kind of Mexican restaurant. I think of just something that's gonna be like big,
What do you mean? Like a big
like
fish bowl?
a big margarita cup. You
Yeah.
know, it's gonna be strong. Like, and I get this. They bring the drinks
Do you get it frozen or on the rocks?
on the rocks.
On the rocks.
On the rocks. So I get this this cup, right, and it's like a petri dish that goes into a tiny stem. So it has a good circumference, but then it comes in really quick, and it's just like a
Heard
stem.
that.
So it's shallow.
It's very shallow. And so I'm just
man,
like,
what do you
damn,
call
like,
those glasses? I know
Okay.
what glass you're talking about.
Yeah.
A child's cup.
They do. Those are that you can serve margaritas in them.
yeah. And I'm just
You
like, damn, $10 for like
For a sip?
a small amount, right? And I'm just like, okay, well, you know, maybe it's gonna be good, right? Maybe it's gonna be strong. Anytime I go anywhere else, right, I'll take a sip of a margarita, and that first one will like make me twitch my eye and shit. It's like, oh,
I thought that was just you naturally.
Like, damn, like that's strong, dude. I took this one and I was just like, what is this? Like,
This is juice.
Is there alcohol here?
what is this? Like, what
Is
is
there
this? Like,
alcohol?
Is this a juicy juice?
yeah.
Yeah, so this is how a margarita glass is supposed to look. Kind of similar. So what you probably got was kind of like the champagne kind of
Yeah,
fancy
champagne
one.
glass,
The
yeah.
champagne, how it's like
But
it's
even
wide,
shorter.
circular, but the margarita ones normally have that weird
deeper.
hump.
A
bowl. Yeah.
And it has like a hump at the bottom of it, and then it fans out even more.
Yeah.
Or it's just your normal fish bowl.
Yeah.
Which is huge, but traditionally margaritas have that weird champagne glass
Yeah.
with the little bowl.
Which-
I'll
there's-
throw some
yeah.
images up. You know, editor, put up a margarita glass. Thanks.
Which is you.
That's yeah.
But yeah, because I guess we're just like used to more volume, and we get like it's a small glass, it's whatever. But it also just wasn't strong. I'm a lightweight. I don't drink very much. Usually one margarita, like, and I'm done for the night. I drank this margarita, and it was like it was juice. I was just like I felt more sober. I just felt.
Felt more so.
Yeah, I didn't get any.
I was
where
like,
do you at?
damn. I was just
Yeah,
like $10 for. I was like, and it's a new restaurant. They probably have like, I'm sure they're following some kind of like chart, like, oh, one shot in this for the margarita. And I don't know if they're making it or if it's pre-mixed. I don't know exactly how they do
Yeah, I don't
it.
know, but even if it's pre-mixed, it better be mixed something good to be charged $10.
Something strong, yeah.
Like-
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, because I mean, like they better be using Patron, but then like also for $10 and it being the type of bar it is, like that kind of glassware. I mean, you just can't fit that much liquid in that
Yeah.
glassware, right?
Exactly.
Compared to like a fish bowl, which we're kind of
Especially when
used
you got
to.
once you got ice in it too.
Yeah, you got
That's half
on the
fucking
rocks. It's
volume,
filled
yeah,
with
fucking
ice.
That's
Yeah.
half the volume of your
So,
fucking glass.
so $10. I mean, they better be using high end stuff. I would be curious to see what the contents of it really is. Like I said, that is pricey, and to actually use that glassware, it means it better be a high shelf margarita, right? Especially if they're putting their name on it, like they're calling it a Empire margarita.
Yeah.
So it better not be shit, like some wine based fucking tequila like they're using or anything. I would think not, but I don't know.
I
Maybe
think
we
it was
should,
just like I think if I remember correctly, it did have Patron in it, and it might have like, but you couldn't even taste it.
Didn't
That's-
taste it. That's
yeah.
Like, and I didn't feel it. I guess
Didn't taste it, didn't feel it. I don't know, man. You might have
Was
got
it Patron? Yeah,
But,
was it Patron?
Heard that?
that. I mean, I know. I feel like this. Besides the drinks, I mean, on the bright side, the food was pretty good.
What'd you get?
I had got a barbecue burger. I had, of course, the fried pickles, which I've already taught. I've already ranted
Alright,
about.
Speared. Didn't like.
I had ordered some mozzarella sticks.
How were those?
They're what you would just basic, kind of like a Sonic mozzarella stick,
All right.
right?
Nothing craft about them. Just
Yeah, no.
Just they probably order them in.
And I
huh?
was hoping they'd come in something like rosebuds. or
Rosebud. I
something.
love rosebuds. They're
Yes.
big ass cheese sticks and they're fucking
They're
good.
insane.
They're good.
I will tell you that their fried mushrooms stood out.
Were they good?
Yeah, they were
All
good.
right.
I love fried mushrooms.
I am a fan
really
of
a good
mushrooms.
guess, yes.
They were delicious. They were small.
Really?
Small. Yeah, it's small. The breading held,
Well, it wasn't too juicy. It wasn't wet.
It wasn't a spear mushroom, I can tell you
It
that.
wasn't a spear mushroom.
But no, their mushrooms were good. I had ordered a barbecue burger. I had tried to order
brisket. Pork.
Yeah,
Pulled pork?
it was. I think the patty was probably a mix of like a mix of stuff, and then they actually had brisket on top in a sauce, or like a pulled pork on top with a sauce.
Sounds pretty good.
But the burger was really good, and I had actually tried to order the chicken fried steak. Right?
Yeah.
They were out, which
Is that good?
yeah. I
Yeah,
was
that
like,
either means it's good or it's just not good. Like, oh yeah, no one orders it. We don't.
Who knows?
Who knows, right?
but
Tune
Should
in
go
next
back and
time
find
on Food
out.
Versus.
But yeah, they had really good food. Everyone enjoyed the food. That really just the pickles and the drinks. I didn't order another drink. I didn't have another $10. My budget was spent. I was like, damn. I was like, I'm gonna go big on this because they have a normal margarita and then they have the Empire margarita. I was like, let me just go for the
just go for the
Empire
Yeah,
margarita.
that Empire margarita sounds more like kind of like a craft margarita, but like I don't think they're actually crafting it there.
That's what I'm saying. Like, if you're actually like trying to like go drink somewhere, like
Have a margarita, go to Teanita, get the Cosmo.
Oh yeah.
yeah,
Or the
like,
Galaxy.
The
Galaxy.
Galaxy. Casa
Yeah.
Jalisco
Sorry.
has really good freaking margaritas. Like, they're strong. Like dude, you'll feel it.
Are they stronger than the Galaxy?
Yeah, I think so.
Ooh, that's saying something.
Yeah.
I think so. But
pretty
like,
good.
I mean, I guess that's just like what we're accustomed to. And so when something as like a weak drink comes in, it's like, oh, like especially for $10,
Yeah,
like
that's a bit much. Yeah.
So I'll go ahead and I'll go out on a ledge here and I'll say this. Talking about fried mushrooms, I think the best fried mushrooms in town
here we go, guys.
are
strap your seatbelts in.
rosebuds.
Oh, you know, I'm agree with you.
I think they have the best fried mushrooms in
Yes.
town.
I do like them.
And honestly, cheese sticks as well.
And cheese sticks.
I think
Yeah,
so.
I've
Cheese
had
sticks,
both.
because dude, they're fucking big, and they're hand breaded. They're homemade. It's fucking good. But yes, they're mushrooms.
Where's your mic pointing at? Not your mouth.
Just not your.
hello.
How does he do it?
How does he do
I don't
it?
Every
know.
time.
Every
I
time.
noticed
Because
it.
Brian kept moving his fucking mic and knocking my shit over.
Damn.
Look, can the camera see this?
No,
we can't.
No, it just sees it.
It
does-
sees when
doesn't
you
see
move
any-
this, it moves mine.
It also doesn't hear
Well,
you.
just move yours back.
Shut up.
Jesus.
Anyways,
I just
editing
I was
work.
like,
Yeah,
where's
more
this mic
editing work.
pointing at? No, every time.
doesn't matter where I sit.
Doesn't matter.
It's
Doesn't matter.
everywhere but him.
Myth
Everywhere.
busted. Doesn't matter where Jordan
Myth busted.
sits.
Surprise.
The mic just moves.
Oh my
But no,
God.
I like Rosebud has some really good food.
Is there a
And-
second best you have?
Yeah, I would say it used to be Montana Mike's, but they're gone,
They're
right?
gone. They're still
So
in
I
Corpus.
would say they're second best in town. I haven't had Empire's. And I don't know if Froggy's offers any, but I will say Bird Dogs has a solid fried mushrooms. I've ordered them twice, and they both consistently were good.
Wow. Interesting.
Yeah.
Consistency. That's what it's all about.
They're not frozen ones. Like, you can tell they hand batter them themselves. Because I hate it when I go to a place and I order their fried mushrooms and I can tell they're frozen.
frozen, yeah.
How they
Yeah.
come pre-battered.
Like came out the bag like that.
yeah, they came out
Just-
the back because they had that weird like crumbly batter.
Yeah.
And it comes out and I was like, what the fuck is this? Like they're all small and they're just
Fall apart.
they're more slimy than juicy. You know, it's just no, don't like it. Shame on you.
I do remember Rosebud having really good fried mushrooms, and I
Yeah.
think it's pretty well known that they have the best cheese sticks.
Yeah.
I've seen
Cheese
posts.
sticks-
I've seen other people post.
I love cheese sticks. That's my thing, and they have by far the best that I've
far,
had in
yeah.
town. Yes,
I agree.
cheese sticks.
I agree.
It's
They
a
have
la-
good food all around.
it's a
Don't get me
landslide.
wrong,
Dude,
but
I always get upset because I forget about going to Rosebuds. If I'm like free for lunch one day, I'm like, man, where can I go? And I'll end up getting something stupid like McDonald's or something. And I'm like, no, wait, Rosebuds, no. But I always forget about it, man. It's not one of those the main, this doesn't come to mind. I need to think about it more.
have any of y'all tried the Wings Galore place?
Yeah, I have.
How is that?
Fucking top notch, my dude.
Is that
Really?
the old Ravens?
Yeah.
Yes.
Right? Yes. I've been wanting to try it. I just haven't had a chance. But I hear nothing but good things about them. I hear they have I hear their wings are better than Wingstop's.
Oh, interesting.
That's what I hear.
But yeah, that's where I think the best fried mushrooms in town is definitely Rosebuds. That's what I think. Did y'all want to talk about the UFC stuff? Did y'all get to see it? I did not. I think I was working.
I saw it, and I also won money off of it.
Next subject.
What was that?
I said I won some money off of it.
I bet $20 on Costa.
we usually like to make some friendly wagers, like Brian, myself, or,
Oh,
us in a
illegal
group.
gambling, you mean?
Maybe a little, a little
Yeah,
bit.
nah.
A little
I'm just
bit.
busting your balls.
A little bit. I'm not gonna lie.
A little bit.
A little bit. But it was a really good fight. Of course, main event was Izzy and Costa, the Brazilian Hulk, and somebody didn't believe in Izzy.
I did believe in him, but I believed more in the Hulk.
Well, that doesn't make sense.
Jordan just sees like a buffed up beefcake.
Yeah.
Jordan's like, oh, that dude.
That dude's
it.
gotta
He's gonna
get
whoop
it.
some
He's gonna whoop some
Yeah.
ass.
No, dude, Izzy reminds me of a young fucking Anderson Silva.
Silva? Yeah.
Exactly.
Oh, I know who
Yeah.
that is.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, I know that guy.
Yeah, I know that guy.
Well, no, I mean, it was a hard battle because I seen the up and coming of Costa.
Yeah.
And he was whooping ass. And he's a stout boy. But
he does have some power.
He's very technical. He's kind of cocky, but he backs it up.
Izzy is probably one of the best strikers in the welterweight division. The best striker.
Or in the UFC. He's
I'll give him that too.
Yeah, like he's definitely like he kind of already is a star. I feel.
Yeah, he is a star.
He's really cool. He's Miguel. I think. Remember I showed you that one. He was doing like some Naruto like stuff. Like he's like really.
He's a big anime fan.
Big anime fan, which is really cool. He's always talking about.
Yeah, I remember you showed me the video.
Yeah.
So I don't really keep up with the UFC stuff. It just I have only so much time to spend watching stuff, and UFC unfortunately doesn't make the cuts.
Porn is 90%.
At least.
Minimum.
90%. I gotta get through the day.
Get it in there.
But yeah, what was his name again?
Israel Alessandra.
Alessandra. Is that the style bender dude?
Style bender.
That's I'm remembering it. Yeah. I know some of these words.
He's good. I think he's gonna be one of the best that have came through.
Yeah. I think maybe better than John Jones.
Nah. I
don't
think
think
so.
he
Are they
will.
in the same? What's their weight class difference?
John Jones is a light heavyweight.
What is his?
Moving to heavyweight.
Moving to heavyweight. I think he's going against Brock Lesnar.
Nah, he's going to be going
dude.
against who's the heavyweight champ? The white guy.
Stipe Miocic.
Stipe, yeah.
Ooh.
I think he's going to be matched up with Stipe.
You think so?
Yeah.
John Jones?
Interesting.
that'd be-
Interesting.
I think so. I think he's trying to get up into heavyweight. Izzy's just like Izzy is if you're talking pound for pound, I think John Jones is considered the best. There's an argument. You can make an argument, but John Jones is probably the best of all time. And then you have probably you could hear Anderson Silva. You probably hear GSP.
Well, Anderson Silva held his title for God knows how long.
Do you know how long John Jones has held his? It's been almost a decade.
Has it been?
What?
Yeah.
John Jones
has it been that long?
His belt for that long?
It's probably been that long.
Are you sure?
No way.
That's a good amount.
That's crazy, dude.
How many shots you want to put on it?
Ooh, man.
Wait, shots of what?
2 shots.
Two
shots?
2 shots right now.
for a decade?
10 years, John Jones has been the champ. Hold on, let me
Consecutively.
Consecutively.
Hold on,
No.
You're setting yourself up for
Nah, it's probably been 8 or 9.
No.
Okay.
Okay, either way, 8. We'll say 8.
8 years? Yeah,
8
John
years.
Jones definitely held it for 8 years.
For 2 shots? He's not lost it?
No.
Oh, the boys are gonna shake on
He's
it.
never lost it.
Get that shaking.
So Jordan. So you're saying
8 years.
he's had the belt.
Since
never lost
2012.
it for 8 years.
Since
straight.
2012.
Since 2012.
Take the shots.
When did John? Yeah.
All right, go
No,
ahead.
just take good. Just
I'm gonna
all
shake
right.
it.
Just
Shake
shake
on
on
it.
it.
On camera.
Shake
No.
on it right
I
now.
want people to know.
It's
All right,
valid.
let's look it up.
Look it
Now
up.
look at it right now.
Let's look it up. Who's looking it up?
Yeah.
You looking it up?
He's been the consecutive champion for 8 years.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna put how long was
Is
John?
How long has John Jones had his
John
belt?
Johnson.
John.
Wikipedia, widely regarded as one of the greatest mixed martial artists ever, he is the former 2-time UFC light heavyweight champion. Jones first held the title from March 2011 to April 2015, and then from December 2018 too, when he vacated the title on August 17, 2020.
Oh no.
So that sounds like someone's taking 2 shots.
that doesn't sound
It
consecutive.
doesn't sound consecutive
No.
for 8 years.
So
I
hold
don't
on.
want to
Wait,
hear it.
he
No.
first-
Hey,
He never lost.
Ginobili, shut
he
up.
first held the title from March 2011
To
to
20
April 2015.
15.
And then from December 2018,
18.
when he vacated the title again
That's
on
not-
August. Yeah, he just lost it then.
Yeah, that's not 8 years
No,
consecutive.
he never lost. He left the sport, came back,
So you're saying
got his title. He never lost.
I thought he got it stripped.
He got
He
a
did.
strip.
They considered it a loss, if I'm not mistaken.
No, he got it stripped because he did a bunch of blow and ran into a pregnant woman.
Yeah. But he lost his title.
But no, they said that he was on performance enhancers. That's why they stripped it.
Was that the same time or another
That's why
time?
he got
There's multiple times he's gotten in trouble.
it because remember that's when Daniel Cormier got the belt.
Yes.
Because
But he beat Daniel, but they did strip.
they faulted him as
they no contested
contested
it.
him because he
You're right.
was
I'll take 2 shots.
All right.
I'll take 2
I'm
shots.
gonna go pour him.
Yes, he will.
right.
now.
But anyways,
we're not gonna take a break. Miguel's
Yeah.
just gonna go get some drinks for
But
Brian.
anyways, he had never. I guess I should have said Dan. He hasn't lost.
But I don't consider him the greatest of all time because of like. I mean,
Roids were involved.
Roids were involved, like stimulants and everything like that. Yeah, you can say like maybe some of them have been like on stuff. You know, Chael Sonnen was on test boosters, everything like that. But we don't call them the greatest of all time.
Chael Sonnen was never in the running for the greatest of all time.
He was when he was going for Anderson Silva.
not of all time.
Oh, well, not of all time, but he was trying to get the heavyweight. I mean, he was going against for the belt for a good
just
minute.
a great ass fighter.
So I mean, if I'm taking your argument, the only one that you could say is the greatest is probably GSP. Which is like a
Yeah.
He's in
Yeah.
He's good.
The boy came back, won the title, and then just retired again.
Yeah.
Yeah, he did.
You know, like yeah.
But if my life is on the line and I can go through time and be like, I want one fighter to fight for my life.
Oh my god.
It's gonna be
Those 2 shots.
John Jones.
To fight for
So
your
you're
life.
putting your life
I would
in
put
John
it-
Jones' hands?
I would put it on Anderson Silva.
Well, I thought it was GSP. Anderson Silva.
Well, that too. I mean,
Anderson Silva was caught for steroids multiple times.
But still, though, I would say like I thought we were talking about fighter for our lives.
Greatest. So you're saying greatest of all time is GSP, but if you had to fight for your life,
John
it would be
Cena.
Anderson Silva.
Yeah, it would be Anderson Silva.
Yeah, mine would be John Cena.
John Cena. You
John
can't see
Cena?
him.
John Cena, you
You'll
can't
never
see him.
him coming.
You can't see
can't
it.
see
You can't.
him.
How
You
can
can't
you-
see it.
how
But what
can
I
you?
can see are those 2 shots right there.
I
Well,
see
I
those
see
2
him.
shots.
Oh,
And
yeah.
I'll take
No.
them.
Nothing too bad. I got
Yeah.
Ciroc, French vanilla, and
Ciroc?
Deep Eddie's Ruby Red there for you.
Which one's which?
Now, I didn't fill up the shot glasses. Didn't want to be a dick.
All right.
Because
Yeah,
we
so
know
that-
he takes 1 margarita at a time. So
Since he never technically lost,
He'll
like,
take
you know,
those-
Jones never got knocked out. In the
He's
past
never.
10
He
years.
still hasn't lost.
okay.
But he's got it stripped.
He has gotten.
But he
stripped.
wasn't consecutive for 8 years.
That's true. That's the thing. You said consecutive.
He was the youngest heavyweight, light heavyweight champ though.
Well, that
he?
wasn't the.
See,
that
you
wasn't
should
the shake, though.
you should have
yeah.
bet on
Yeah,
that.
but he
What
was.
did I
he was
say?
You said something about taking 2
consecutive.
shots.
You were talking about like him being consecutive
I said he's been the champ for
Since-
8 years.
You said since 2012.
consecutively.
Yeah.
That means
Consecutive.
one right
You
after the
said
other.
The word consecutive.
I
That
said the
means
word
nothing.
consecutive.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. You're right.
We came to a
Roll
consensus,
Roll
Brian.
that beautiful bean footage.
We'll have them take those shots here at the end. We'll continue the
No, I'm not taking
conversation.
them right now.
I'll take them when I want to take them.
I think so he can continue
No,
that.
take it now.
So we can,
No,
oh,
take it now.
Never mind. All right,
Yeah,
he's gonna
wait,
take
wait.
them now.
No, take it now.
waiting for you.
Everybody's waiting. Look at all
Look
these
at the
viewers.
camera.
Look at the
That's
camera.
one.
Look straight into your.
pace.
Look straight to your
Look
camera.
straight-
And take the
I'm-
shot.
And
I'm
say,
Miguel.
Editors
John
in.
Jones is.
Well, you better throw that shot
Oh
back.
my god.
My
Throw that
God.
ass in
I
a
was
circle.
laughing at. I was watching that episode of Food Versus with the.
That was
cheese fried
Miguel
steak.
on Food Versus the other day. Trent.
Yeah, I didn't work.
That was
though.
you trying. Yeah. Anyway.
No, I'll talk about what you're talking about. But
Yeah.
I was laughing at Brian the other day on Food Versus because he kept using the word consensus, which means like a wide agreement, and I was like. It's just
It's
you and
just
Noel.
me.
It's just y'all two because Will was
Yeah,
not
he was
even part of the
opposed. Yeah, he was
consensus. So
opposed.
like,
Oh.
we
He was
came to this
opposed. The consensus
And I was
is-
like,
Yeah.
The
you
consensus
and Noel
is, yeah.
have
The
a consensus.
the
We do.
consensus is.
There's only 3 people.
Exactly. See, this
So-
is
so-
more of a
so-
big,
This is a
so
group.
big group
It's
thing.
a big population type of
You
thing.
can't- you
What's the
can't-
minimum amount to have a consensus?
At least 5 people.
Says who?
Says the
The
general
definition.
No,
ways.
it doesn't.
The
Definition.
natural
2 out of 3
law of
people
things.
Look
had
at the
agreed.
definition right now.
66%
y'all
of the
had
sample
was
size.
an
Wait,
agreed
where'd you get
opinion.
66% from?
2 out of 3
Should we
people.
Google it too?
Yeah, just Google it.
Google it.
hey.
Google it.
No,
Miguel.
look it up. Look it up. Since we're looking
Hey,
up
why
everything.
don't you go?
Consensus definition.
Hey, why don't you look up who Russell is?
Yeah, who's Russell?
Yeah, why don't you look
A
up who
general
Russell is?
agreement.
The love muscle?
What's
2
it?
people?
That's
out of
general.
3 is not general.
That is yes.
I think
No,
that's
it's not.
general. I would say that's general.
Thank you.
You would say it is?
I would say it's general.
I mean, there's only 3 people.
out of
only
3 people?
And
That's
majority
three.
agree.
That's the majority.
Yeah.
Yeah, even Jordan agrees.
Why don't you ask your
But
phone
you
who
know,
Russell?
Also, man, but you know
You're
I'm
also
homeschooled, so
saying
you
that
know
the
what
chicken
do I
fried
know?
steak is the best, but you're only taking 3 people's opinion
Okay,
on
okay,
it.
so we're gonna take that, but let's also talk about how when you were talking about rustling some feathers,
Yeah.
that Brian was trying to rustle some feathers.
Yeah, can you tell me who Russell is? And
How do we
what is he
rustle?
doing to your
How do
feathers?
we rustle feathers?
Did I misspeak? Why didn't you want to correct me?
You've been going.
We wanted to see how long you were gonna like say rustle.
It's
Feather-
ruffled.
Ruffled. Ruffled.
Somebody really rustled my feathers.
Yeah, he was like, I'm rustling. So like, Brian's rustling feathers over here.
Who the fuck is Russell?
We were like, who the fuck
Russell
is
Wilson?
Russell, and why has he got these feathers?
Guys, I'm not the best speaker. I don't know why I started my own
supposed to be.
podcast.
So he's not the best speaker, but he wants to
pause
argue
that video.
consensus.
I am trying so hard.
I
really want to rustle some.
He's like, yeah.
God,
we were
like,
just
bro.
like, we like, I had to go back and like watch it again.
Oh my god! I can't believe no one corrected me. I just
Yeah.
let
Oh
me.
my God, I
I
was
just
like,
let
bro.
me be a fool.
You just want to be an idiot.
Yeah.
for no reason?
Yeah,
You've
well,
been saying that your whole life?
Maybe.
I just picture Miguel just rustling.
yeah. I was like, damn, that boy rustling
know
up in
what that
feathers.
means.
And that bitch
No
on
one-
arm
No
lock.
one knew. Yeah, we didn't know. We were just like, who's Russell?
y'all went along with me, so like.
I was just like, yeah, man. Like,
yeah.
What do you want?
rustle them up in
Look at that.
feathers,
Y'all,
man.
y'all are
What-
fucking
what
sheep.
is- was that a consensus?
Fucking sheep.
Did we have a
We just have a
consensus?
consensus. We're
Oh
four people.
no, that's not general enough.
Okay.
What's consensus?
What's considered general?
What came up?
How
What
much you
came
want to?
up?
How
much is
deep
general?
you want to
Like,
get?
How many people do we need?
How
for
deep
this?
can we
for
get?
general.
Yeah.
Here's the definition of general.
Oh,
That's
Brian,
a
you're
term concerning all or most people.
All or most?
So two people out of three.
That's not all or most.
That's most.
That's most.
That's
all
most.
of three.
That's
What are you talking about, man? He's really rustling some feathers right now. He's really rustling some fucking feathers. He's rustling my feathers.
This is
right now.
Russell.
This
You
is
can't
Russell.
say the general opinion of the people is
The general out of the
of
show.
4 people
Oh, if
is.
y'all three, then yeah.
It's
That's
on
what
the
we
show.
said.
Y'all
Yeah.
are stating that what y'all are fucking
Yeah,
doing
okay.
is the
Okay.
best.
Yeah,
Anyway,
yeah.
it's something else.
We're not
It's a moot point. It's
We're
a
not
moot
the-
point.
you know.
It's a moot point.
Yeah, it's
It
not a
doesn't
consensus.
matter.
It doesn't
It
matter.
doesn't
not
matter.
a
Nothing
consensus.
matters.
None of this
None of this
matters.
matters.
Spirit
doesn't
fried
matter.
pickles doesn't matter.
Nobody's watching.
Yeah, nobody's gonna correct us anyway. Yeah, nobody's gonna come and correct
All
us.
10 people have already shut off their fucking phones.
They said spirit pickles. It was I'm out.
Yeah,
No,
that was it. But yeah, okay. So back to the fight topic. There was some good fights tonight. Dominic Reyes got stanky leg.
Oh, he got
Oh,
smashed.
He got smashed, dude, by the Polish.
That bruise
man.
on his rib,
Oh, by that kick,
Dude,
Those
holy
consecutive
shit.
kicks? Yeah.
that bitch was there. Fool. Like I
Come on.
seen that. I was like, holy, that hurt.
It was ugly.
Yes, it
He
was.
should have. I don't know. He should have went to wrestling.
Yeah.
Because the stand up was obviously in favor of the Polish.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna even try to pronounce his name.
Yeah.
But he was just on a different level, and you can see it. I'm surprised he didn't try to switch it
Also,
up.
The Polish, it was 37 years old, man. That dude's like up there in age, and he's delivering bombs.
That dude has power, dude. You
Yeah,
can
I
just
see
see the
his
power
power.
difference,
he
like,
took,
it
he
would
even took a
suck.
couple hits, and he was just like,
dude.
Nah, I got
Polish
it would
power
suck
is
to get
real.
hit by that.
My God.
Can you imagine that? You imagine Dominic Reyes after getting kicked like that? I probably would have
Yeah.
been like, oh, no.
And there's still no fans, so you could hear everything, huh?
that's
Oh,
what
yeah.
that's what I was
You
saying.
hear
earlier.
those snaps. You hear
I
it.
watch a lot of UFC, and you know some of those kicks, you think it's just like a check kick. Nah, when there's no fucking crowd,
Yeah.
them check kicks, no, they're loud. They
Izzy,
hurt.
Izzy's kicks were
Yes.
just
Izzy's
disgusting.
kicks were
Yes,
nasty,
dude.
bro.
I was holding my leg. I was
No
like, no.
shit.
Yeah, no, no
and Costa
more.
was just
It
taking
looks so
them in.
effortless, like they're just whoop-ah. No,
You know, it's
that
like-
motherfucker stings.
when you look at it in either like when you're going into like fighting and everything like that, you try to like train your right and your left because that does happen a lot. Like I've been leg kicked like that, and I switched to a southpaw stance. You know, because you want to start protecting that leg because it's taking damage. You know, like for like the most part, like you want to make sure that you're going to be able to continue because you see these guys that just keep continuing with that forward leg that they're just getting smashed on, and then all of a sudden like they can't walk anymore. It's like retarded. Like it's just
No,
crazy.
I've never been, I've never done UFC fighting, anything like that. But
Done anything.
I never thought that those leg kicks. No, I haven't. Yeah.
just taking
I'll
taking
wreck
wrenches
your
to the head.
No,
Oh,
But-
you wrecked Brian's ass?
I will.
Oh, you will?
Oh, he will.
My God.
No, but
Why
I'm
would you bet on that?
Why would you?
How many shots you want to put
what
on
are you
that?
trying to do to my ass? You stay out of my ass.
2 more shots, right?
Stay. That's why.
all it
you
takes.
think just,
Nobody's ass is safe right now. No, but I'm saying for real, like those fights, you don't think that those constant leg kicks will do damage?
Yeah.
I've literally watched people's fucking legs swell up.
Swell up.
And
Yeah.
I'm like, like it hurts your leg watching it.
Hey,
I'm like,
I
holy.
mean, I think
fucking
they hurt. I
Yeah.
mean, they look like they
I
hurt.
think everyone thinks they hurt.
oh, they
Yeah,
hurt.
No
But I
one's all
mean-
like, oh, that's nothing.
But if you're a trained fighter, you see some motherfucker with some big ass fucking thighs and shit. Like,
Quads.
oh, this motherfucker takes some kicks. No. You give him five good kicks. He's like, oh, hold on.
One
Switch.
good kick.
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm saying there's some like fucking Costa. Costa had big ass. He's a
Quads, yeah.
he's a solid looking motherfucker.
We're gonna edit that out
Yeah,
No,
that
no,
makes no
keep it in.
sense.
and get out of my ass.
But all in all, it was actually a really good pay per view. like lineup, and I think it was a pretty decent setup.
I wouldn't have paid for it.
I mean, you didn't. So.
Yeah, because I didn't think it was that good.
I mean, I thought it was pretty good.
I mean, Dominic and
I mean, I didn't pay for it.
I mean, they were having that fight because John Jones went up
Vacated
to
the title. Yeah,
he said it.
I'm out. I'm up to heavyweight.
And even
So is that why he forfeited his title? Because he was trying to go up?
Yeah, he's
no more. There was no more challenging. There was no more competitors for him that he saw challenging. So he just moved up to heavyweight.
There's nothing there for him.
There's nothing there.
He's dominated for so long.
Yeah, I mean, well, it wasn't 8 consecutive years, but he's dominated for a while.
Yeah.
That was a long time.
That's a good
Today,
run.
Brian learned.
He
He
did.
up for 2 shots.
Yeah, and I'm the one that's homeschooled, right?
Oh.
Who's the bitch now?
All right, guys, let's go ahead and wrap things up. We've been going on for pretty long. Anything y'all want to say before we sign out?
Don't eat fried speared pickles.
Yeah. Beware this guy when
Yeah.
you're trying to get the fried.
Let me know
spears.
if you agreed with me on the spear pickles, please.
Yeah, or if you're like me,
Let me
and
know.
like them. I mean,
Yeah, just
but then
continue.
again, I'm
to
a
eat
bottom feeder. So
If
If you're a bottom
uncultured-
feeder and you
if you're
like fried,
uncultured like Brian,
Yeah.
just
culture.
them. If you're not willing to try new ideas,
Yeah.
stay like Brian.
Narrow.
He likes his pickles
Narrow-minded
whole.
in a box.
if you like your pickle sliced, let us know.
All right, guys. Thank y'all for tuning in. We'll see y'all next time.
See y'all guys.
Later, guys.
Later.
I never had a father.